Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are going to be taking a look at the Kubey KB247, otherwise known as the Kubey Dandy. I just want to reference Yankee Doodle Dandy. Okay, there, I did it. All right, this knife comes courtesy of the Apex Pass Around group. Thank you so much for letting me have the opportunity to check this knife out, and thank you to Kubey for allowing the Pass Around group to have it. I do know that this knife comes in blue and gray, and I believe a gold color, but I haven't seen that one. I have seen prices ranging about $99.99, or let's round it up $100, which is not a bad deal for this knife. I'm really enjoying it. Fidget Factor is great on this thing. And if you move your other hand, because, you know, it is a larger knife, then you can fidget with it very well. What you're getting with this knife, you are getting an AUS 10 Wharncliffe blade with a plain edge and sand blasting on this. It is actually it's a very matte look to it, and I do like that. It's really neat, and it's got a beautiful Wharncliffe blade on it. You have a frame lock for this one. And this is a really nice frame lock too. It's easier. Sometimes when the knives get a little bit bigger, it's a little harder for me to get that frame lock going over. All titanium, which I do love. You have a titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip. You do have a barrel spacer back here that you can put a lanyard on for those of you that do like lanyards. I do love that. It's another one for my lefties. It is not a left-handed knife. It is a tip-up right-hand carry only. You do have some jimping on your flipper tab here, if you can see that. Ooh. Just so incredibly smooth. Now, this one does run on ceramic ball bearings, which makes it very, very smooth. I love that. You can use the fuller to finger flick it. If your fingers are small enough, if you have larger fingers, I don't know that you will be able to do that. But that way, it does give me two avenues to deploy it. I can either flip it using the flipper tab, or I can, see, now I totally fail, or I can flick it with my finger using that fuller. There we go. Now, this one I would call a large knife. It is big. It is lengthwise. It is really big. Bulk-wise, it is, you know, compact, for lack of better wording. If we go into some specs on this one, we are looking at a almost 4-inch blade. That's crazy. That's a, you know, but it's a great knife. Your handle length alone is going to be just under 5 inches. We'll go this way. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, barely under. I think they said 4.98. So you're just barely under 5 inches, which gives you an overall length of over 8.5 inches. So it specifies at 8.66 inches. That's pretty good. That is a long knife. If we want to do a comparison here, let's go ahead and use the bug out. Which, pardon me, this really makes the bug out look small, lengthwise. If we go ahead and compare it to the Rat Model 1. As you can see, you are looking at, it actually looks like the, I get them really lined up right there. The Kubey is a little bit longer just by the tip. Just the tip. So, as you can see, size-wise, because of length, I would definitely call this a large knife. Especially for my hands. Now, I do love the sleekness of the handle. I'm a fan of ones that don't tell you where you have to put your finger. If they do tell you where you have to put your finger, I prefer only to have one area, which is where my index finger is going to go. But because this has a rectangular shape to it, it is friendly to all size hands. And I really like that. So you can be back here on the knife. And if you see that, you know, I have small hands. You see that you have plenty still out the back. This is a 4-finger knife for me. Now, it would probably be a 4-finger knife for my husband with his pinky just starting to fall off the back, but it's still a 4-finger knife. And you can, you know, you can choke way up. You have some jimping on the back of your blade right here on your spine, which makes it so you can really choke up on this. Now, when I choke up, you have even more of the blade or the handle sticking out. But with a blade length like this, this one is going to be pretty much a little workhorse. As I said, it is courtesy of the pass around group. So when those knives come in, I do not do anything that will damage the knife. I did cut some cardboard with it, but that's not going to hurt it. And I'll tell you, this thing just slices right through. Now, on this pocket clip, it is not a deep carry, but it is fairly deep at the same time. Here we go. We'll plug Zach right here. So if we look at Zach's stuff, you can see right here that your out of pocket is going to be just shy of a 1/2 inch. If you don't follow Zach, go follow him. Zach's stuff. I love having smooth flippers, and this thing, like I said, it is almost drop shutty. You give it a little shake, you're going to get it down there. The frame lock, everything about this knife is just smooth. All your edges, very smooth. I love that. Nothing feels sharp on it. The pocket clip to me, because it is a longer handle, does not cause a problem. It doesn't feel like a hot point to me. So I really do, I like that. I really do like that. Yeah, this is a really great knife. And, you know, for $99.99 or $100, I sound like I'm doing an infomercial. For just $99.99, this could be your knife too. As I said, it does come in different colors, blue, gray, and I believe a gold color. However, I have not personally seen that one, only in pictures. This is a great deal. It's a great knife, fits good in hand. I love, love, love that handle. It just makes it so comfortable. You know, super, super sharp, and to me feels pretty thin. I don't have any calipers around, but feels pretty darn thin. And again, your cutting edge on this, you know, you're looking at almost a 4-inch cutting edge. You're looking at 3 3/4. So this is a great knife for whatever you need it to do. Yeah, Kubey's doing some good things. I have to say that. And I absolutely love the blue color. Now, my husband wouldn't, because he believes there's only 2 colors, black and gray. That's not true. There's plenty of colors. And he's not out here right now to argue with me on that one, so I win. All right, you guys, this has been the Kubey KB247, or otherwise known as the Kubey Dandy. Again, you have an Aussay Wharncliffe blade with a beautiful, beautiful sandblasting plain edge, frame lock, titanium handle. Well, titanium everything. Absolutely gorgeous. Check it out if you get a chance, or heck, just order one. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hey, while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Check out one of my other videos. Don't forget to hit that like button. It does help the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comments section. You know I try to answer each and every one of them. And thank you so much for joining me.